Hi guys. I promise I'm gonna stop coming on here looking crusty. Get you guys situated. I just got back from a run and why am I talking so loud? I just got back from a run. So I'm just in the car, which is how I filmed the other video. I'm just in the car chilling before I go inside. And I told you guys I would be back with a 30-day update, but I'm back with a 38-day update. I'm 38 days out from shipping to boot camp, and yesterday, which was Thursday, today is Friday, not October, it's Friday, November 2nd. It's November 3rd, I think. I'm getting my days all mixed up, let me check. I wrote it down in my journal. Check. Yeah, it's Friday, November 3rd. So I was all out of whack, but yeah, I have 38 days until I leave. So it's exciting and it's winding down, but at the same time, I'm still kind of nervous. I've stepped it up in my fitness routine as far as me running more often, like more frequent. I was already running every day, but that was only once a day. And now I've been doing 2 a days. I've been running twice a day. So I've been running twice a day and slacking on push-ups and sit-ups, but I'm going to start timing myself for how many I can do in 2 minutes. And just measuring it that way. I'm sorry. So yesterday I had my second to last DEP meeting before I ship. My next DEP meeting is next month, December 7th. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to think like that I'm leaving soon and I'm getting things in order as far as like bills and stuff and just spending time with my family. It's just like time just flew past. But yeah, I remember what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I don't know if this is like an official thing yet. I really don't know, but yesterday at my DEP meeting, our recruiting commander told us that a lot of people are not passing their PRTs at all. Like he said, I think 71% of recruits are passing their PRTs. And that leaves about 29% that aren't passing, and that aren't passing their last PRT or aren't passing any of them. So now they're getting more strict. I believe he said, and I think just look it up or ask your recruiter about it. Sorry. I had a message pop up on my phone saying I need to charge it, so bear with me real quick. I don't want this to cut off. Is it charging now? Hold on one moment. I'm sorry, you guys. I have no idea. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't want my phone to go dead, but it's on 20%, so I should be fine. But from what I was saying, it's kind of washing me out. But from what I was saying, a lot of recruits aren't passing their last PRT, and you need to pass your last one to graduate. As a matter of fact, you need to pass all of them. So he pretty much told us, and we had 2 of our chiefs there, chief over the commanding office, over the recruiting office or whatever, and he pretty much told us that a lot of people aren't passing, and if you're going to get strict, And starting I believe he said starting January 1st, you're required to take an initial PRT. And instead of, from what I've heard, from what he told us, instead of taking the PRT your second week of boot camp, I believe, is when you take your PRT originally, you're required to take it within the first 48 hours of you getting there. So if you don't pass that one and meet all the standards, then you take it the next week. You have 1 week to take it. And if you still don't pass, they're going to send you home. That's pretty much what he said, that they're going to send you home. Because not a lot of people are passing. People aren't taking it seriously. And they just don't have time to waste their money on people who aren't going to take this lifestyle serious. Like, he told us that pretty much the Navy, being fit and being in the military is a lifestyle. So if you're not maintaining that from the jump, or trying to work towards that from the jump and doing the best that you can to pass, then why are you here? Why are we wasting time on you? So they're pretty much, if you don't pass your first PRT and they give you another chance to pass it, you don't pass that one, then yeah. So it kind of lit some fire up under my behind, because even though I know I'm good as far as running goes, you guys can't see my hair. I know it looks like I'm bald, but I'm not bald. I got all this hair back here. But it kind of lit some fire up under my butt, because even though I know I'm good, I can't just sit around because I think I'm good. Anything can happen. So I just rather be prepared, not so much for the worst, but I'd rather be prepared in general. So that's why I'm getting up and running and deciding to go harder with my preparation for boot camp, being that I only have a little over a month left. It's going to go by fast with the holidays and stuff. So I'm really not trying to be caught lacking. And I have to catch myself, because I kind of, this guy has the noisiest car in my neighborhood. I'm at my apartment, sitting in front of my apartment, but, so I would encourage you guys to, if you're going in, if you're leaving for boot camp in a couple of months, in the next year, or anything, is to please get familiar with the height and weight standards. Please get familiar with your standards for PT. I can do a video on it, or I can put the link to the Navy PT standards down in the description box, but you can just Google them and see what the standards are for males and females, and like what's a good score. I'm aiming for excellent, not excellent low, because even if some people, like some recruits, he was explaining to us that even the passing standard now is considered probationary. Even if you go and get a satisfactory medium, that's still probationary. And if you fail, he was explaining to us, if you fail in your enlistment, you get out of boot camp and in your enlistment, the entire duration of when you're in your contract or whatever, and you fail more than, I think, 3 and 4 years, or 4 and just, if you fail even 2, I think, it can affect your liberty. It can affect being able to take leave. It can affect, your promotions, and possibly you could get kicked out if you're not meeting height and weight and if they have to tape you too many times, like, it's a lot. And it kind of scares me, but like, I know that I have to be on my A game, and so I'm gonna come harder with my preparation, with my running and everything. Like, I need to make sure that I'm on it, so not to scare anyone or, you know, disparage anyone, but if you feel like you're not pushing yourself harder, the hardest as you can go, then you kind of need to get there, because